Jason Kelce's stunned face said it all when Travis Kelce accidentally dropped Taylor Swift's podcast news. On Tuesday, April 29th, the Kelce brothers shared a new episode of the New Heights podcast. Travis wore a black and white plaid shirt. That showed off his cool, easygoing vibe. He also wore a black cap with the word Tebecca, a nod to New York where Taylor Swift lived for years. Jason, looking more serious, started the episode in a dark red t-shirt and his usual New Heights. The brothers kicked things off by chatting about Travis and Justin Timberlake's win at a golf event in Las Vegas. "Welcome to New Heights, where we argue, laugh, and sometimes spill secrets," Jason joked. "That's me," Travis laughed. "Vegas was wild," Jason grinned. "You crushed it with your swing." Travis replied, "Timberlake gave me tips. I learned a lot from him." Jason's eyes lit up like he'd just caught Travis in the act when he asked, "After the golf win, you vanished from the Wynn Hotel. Where'd you go?" Travis scratched his head and smiled. "I went to see someone special." Jason leaned forward, clearly sensing something big. "Someone special? You mean that blonde Grammy winner with the cat named Olivia?" Travis burst out laughing, trying to stay cool. "Come on, Jason!" But Jason wouldn't stop. "Didn't she stay with you a few days? You posted a story? I know those black and white shoes." Travis glanced off camera, then a faint female voice echoed in the background. He quickly covered his mouth, eyes wide. "Oh, I didn't mean to. Never mind." Jason leaned closer. "That's Taylor, right? Don't tell me she's in your studio." Travis stayed silent, then chuckled. "You're such a sly fox, Jason." Jason slammed the table. "I knew it. I told you he'd slip." After the laughs, Travis spoke from the heart. "She had a break in her schedule and she knew you'd be in Vegas with me, so she surprised me. No cameras, no fans. We just had a quiet night, pizza, wine, music on the 58th floor, looking over Vegas." Jason smiled warmly. "I've never seen you this calm. Tell me more." "This sounds perfect." "Oh, sure, man," Travis said cheerfully, clearly in a great mood. "After hitting some of the worst golf shots ever, I knew I needed to relax, and Taylor was right there with me. We spent a few days in Vegas just eating good food, resting, and hiding from that crazy heat." Jason looked up and leaned his chin on his hand, pretending he was already tired of the love talk, which made Travis and the crew burst into laughter. "Oh, my bad," Jason teased. "I thought this was a sports podcast, not a romance podcast." Travis just laughed and kept going. "Honestly, Jason, Taylor's the reason we didn't lose that day. I practiced a lot, but nothing helps like having her cheering for me." Jason raised his eyebrows and asked, "Wait, are you saying Taylor Swift stood in 100-degree heat to watch you play like an old man golfer?" Travis nodded proudly. "Yeah, and I think I didn't just win the game. I won it life." Everyone in the studio laughed again as Jason leaned back with a playful sigh. "I can't decide if I should be proud or just admit you're the luckiest guy ever." Travis smiled and went on. "We walked the strip, had dinner at this cozy Italian spot Taylor picked, and just enjoyed being normal. No fans, no cameras, just us, walking around and laughing." This time, Jason smiled for real. "Honestly, Trav, I'm really happy for you. No one deserves that peace more than you." The room went quiet for a moment, touched by his words, before the brothers quickly snapped back into their usual fun and teasing rhythm. Focusing on Travis's unusual swings on the field, this podcast episode gave fans more than just laughs. It showed the down-to-earth, lovable side of a man known as an NFL icon, simply enjoying life with someone he truly cares about. As the Kansas City Chiefs gear up for the 2025-26 NFL season, they're carrying the weight of a tough 40-22 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 2025. Missing out on a rare third straight title, head coach Andy Reid and the front office wasted no time reshaping the team. And interestingly, the changes they made during the draft signal a quiet but serious shift in how they view Patrick Mahomes' role for the future. While Travis Kelce has confirmed he'll return for at least one more season, it's clear the Chiefs are already preparing for life after their legendary tight end. What really stood out was Kansas City's 2025 NFL draft strategy, which focused heavily on boosting the offensive line, a clear sign they're concerned about Mahomes facing too much pressure instead of just relying on his playmaking magic. The team added key talent through both the draft and undrafted free agency. In the first round, they picked up offensive tackle Josh Simmons, aiming to give Mahomes better protection. Later, they brought in wide receivers Jalen Royals and Broad Smith to add speed and fresh options to an offense that lacked spark beyond Kelce last season. But the Chiefs didn't stop there. Their biggest moves came right after the draft. By signing 13 undrafted free agents, Kansas City showed its hunger to inject young, eager talent into the mix. One standout deal was with offensive lineman Dalton Cooper, who signed a massive $259,000 contract that included a $25,000 bonus. Proof of how urgently the team wants to strengthen their protection game and fill gaps across the board. From draft picks to free agent signings, the message is loud and clear. Kansas City refuses to leave Mahomes exposed. Mahomes can't carry the whole team on pure talent anymore. After a decent but not standout 26-touchdown season, he was completely shut down by the Eagles' fierce defense in the Super Bowl. It proved that even the league's most electric quarterback needs stronger protection to shine. A few years ago, Travis Kelce and Justin Timberlake were already turning heads, not just at concerts or football games, but at the very first 8 a.m. golf invitational in Vegas. And the energy was unreal. Kelce, paired with Patrick Mahomes, actually walked away as champions, narrowly beating Chase Crawford and Catherine Newton by a single stroke. And it wasn't just golf. The weekend also featured a poker night that pulled in over $600,000 for charity. Just another laid-back weekend for A-list stars. But what really stole the spotlight was the chemistry between Kelce and Timberlake. During the game, Kelce got so hyped he went in for a side bump and accidentally knocked Timberlake hard. JT later joked on The Tonight Show that he had a stiff neck for a week thanks to Kelce's friendly hit. Still, there were no hard feelings. Timberlake couldn't stop raving about how Kelce is genuinely the nicest guy you'll ever meet. Fast forward to today, and the playful friendship between them is still going strong. Travis recently joined JT again, this time along with Jason Kylie, Olympic legend Michael Phelps, NBA star Blake Griffin, and comedian Andrew Santino at the latest 8 a.m. invitational held at the Wynn Golf Club. And while the tournament was full of fun moments and unexpected wins, it was what happened off the golf course that really had fans buzzing. During a quiet break between rounds, Travis Kelce and Jason were spotted chatting with Timberlake near the clubhouse, laughing like old friends. But fans nearby couldn't help but notice something interesting. Travis kept glancing at his phone, smiling to himself. A few even claimed they saw a custom text tone go off, the same one he's been heard using for someone very special. That only added fuel to the fire. Later that evening, during a private dinner at one of the Wynn's rooftop restaurants, several celebrities gathered to relax after the game. But something curious happened. Travis reportedly left early. While most of the group stayed late, enjoying wine and conversations under the stars, Kelce quietly slipped out the back. A waiter told a fan blog later that he overheard Travis telling someone, "She doesn't love crowds. I want to make it special." Of course, fans quickly began connecting the dots. Could Taylor have flown in again? Maybe this time, not for the cameras or the public eye, but just to support Travis like she always does? No one knows for sure, but the timing seemed too perfect. The next morning, Jason joked on their podcast saying, "Man, you disappeared again. Don't tell me you've got another secret Swift getaway." Travis just smirked, sipped his coffee, and said, "Let's just say some moments don't need to be shared. They just need to be lived." That one line sent fans spiraling. Social media lit up with theories, hashtags, and Swiftie sleuthing. Even a blurry photo of someone who might be Taylor, wearing a hoodie and cap, walking into a side entrance of the Wynn, started going viral. Meanwhile, the podcast continued to balance that perfect mix of sports talk and heartfelt moments. Jason teased Travis again, saying, "Look, man, at this point, I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed you can win championships and hearts at the same time." To which Travis responded, "It's not about winning. It's about who's there when it matters." And with that, the brothers moved on. But fans knew they'd just been given another golden chapter in the Kelce Swift love story.